how na week go. We glad you for day with una today. We hope so una be enjoy last week's show. And today back, we just day for can tell una a bit more about stress. With me today at the studio, na me host, Madam Isata. I'm going to let her for make it tell una good day.
Everybody get a good weekend. Again, me and my sister Aiseta Kagbo. I come today again as a guest for how we can talk about the impact of stress on we health and relationship. Now, thank you. I hope we all go enjoy this show and all relax and enjoy the moment. Thanks.
Thank you. Well, last week, if we can recollect, we talk about stress, rating as stress, and how we go able for cope with the stress that we in our life. Stress are part of we everyday life. Nobody know the way get we not get stress. You're not picking, you're not big person, you're not middle age, you're not granny. Everybody gets in your stress so it they deal with. Stress na a normal thing where they with we, na normal thing where they part of we life. But only that we get for know how we they do the stress. So today we talk about the impact of stress in our life and where it comes to with finances again. Because lots of people they go through stress because of money. Money they make they get lots of stress. We get the parenting stress as well. We get work stress. But today we want to talk more about financial stress, especially for we within the diaspora. We they try for meet up with bills and at the same time we they try for make we meet up the bills away with people that in Africa or all over the world depend on we because every household in a salon, if not to us, I would say 80% of households in a salon get somebody in the diaspora. And when you then hire, so you know the breadwinner, now you people they all above par, not so all man gently way come out alone. And if you look, we were then at this side of the world where they work for support to people there in Africa, we not get because sometimes if we get to not go there. So we talk about stress last week. We talk about how they affect we in all areas of our life. But today, like I said, we want to talk about the financial stress. Even in America, then we do a research where they say 75% of Americans then they stress about money, just money, not for any other thing, no, just money, because you need money for run your family. You need money for take care of your picking. You need money for take care of your people that way you don't left back home. So we come in and they go they and this stress, they bad thing and they happen to them. Look one video where they pass around right now. The lady na so it bubbly. Nothing other I go party na so they dance. Next minute you don't begin slum. Now that I die so. All this na stress. So we need for know how for cope, for take care of ourselves. Because too much stress, especially the financial stress, they make you they lose your life, it will do lots of things to you. You not go sleep because you worry about money. You not go sleep because you worry about you picking them. You not go sleep because you worry about everything. If you not get that kind of coping mechanism or coping strategy for let you able for meet up what you they do, you just they go, you do on the go all the time, you go perish. So today they talk about financial stress. Like what I said just now, even a report will come up on the American Psychology Association, they say 72% of Americans they report stress. And this stress all, if not so any other side come on, finance. They finance them always. You know, people in America they say they want to live big, the big American dream. So everybody want to get big cars, big houses, put them picking in a private schools. And if you not get the strategy for do that, you will stress yourself. So I don't know if Madam Isasawa for say a little bit of that me guess for me instead to a light on waiting we dey talk about this financial stress before we go further.
Yeah, just as you say, this financial stress, we not will live without finance. You know, whether you like them or not, money and our means of exchange where we they get goods and services. So there is no way around it. whether you do barter system, which not even there again, but everybody you need money. Pikin or big one, or we all need something. So we get for fair way, how we get for cut ends. You know, go always say you go there without, and you know, go always say you want money, not enough for anybody. So you go always want more. So as you say, now US and all over the world, but US is more pronounced because at least now the more people than they look up to, now the superpower than they, and everybody they take example from them. With the whole world they feel say poverty no dey, everything everybody gently, and that's not to the case. Then self get bigger man them, then get older they not get house them for sleep, then get people that will not get job, then get family members, then get family then we deprive, then get family then we get anything where they happen around the world, they happen there. So but the stress where they pan people the way they in the US, it more so now because of the external family members them or as well. Like we will come out na the African countries there or other developing countries them. Everybody they get this so much expectation for people and where the US, and then they put stress on the people them. Then self can want for meet the demand of the family that they left back home. Nobody know they help you people and give you then get family na ya. You party themselves, not they help them. Nobody not go help. Most people not they help them again. And then self most time they try for look up to you. They feel say you for able for help them anytime where them call. So that they make people are not able to get good quality of life. And then they tell on them, and they tell on their health, and they tell on their family. People then they under this constant stress. Some person not able for sleep, and sleep deprivation also it gets in your problem. So I feel say what you they say now the right thing, but make we all try today back for 1 month on this issue here. Let we know waiting that we can do for minimize the stress, for minimize we want them, may we focus on we needs them so that this stress will be minimized, so that it not going to impact with health, it not going to impact with family, the relationship with we and with family them, especially with man them and with picking them when we get in a house, we co-workers them. So I turn them back to you so that you self go able for look inside there, make we come up with idea and how we'll go forward. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Miguel Isata. What I want for to realize on now is we dey talk about stress, but when it comes to finance, so they talk about with financial stress. How you dey know say you don't get financial stress? You dey worry too much, and then you dey feel anxious about money. Sometimes some man can go now the cash point, they look how much money he gets, they just because he get other things the way he want for do. Maybe somebody don't die in Africa, maybe somebody sick. We all man African are to run and they come for money. So if it been supposed to do a 12-hour shift, it will extend until 16 hours. For make that small cash they will come in where it go send in Africa because instead get in your own financial problems the way it did. So you go worry, you go feel anxious about money, you go begin argue with your loved ones for money. So say you have to ask you, say, hey love, we don't run short of this. So before you talk stuff, just because you worry, say this more money where I don't get for send go Africa or something, you just they lash out, you just they be irritable. You pick his account to you, oh that you be promised me a pair of trainers the last week. You be say this week you go give. You not get anything for say to that picky because you so irate, you so worked up now for this money. You go just give that picky back. So we go make the picky say, sometimes you go just run, go now in room, or if na a teenager come out, you not go see it come quick just because you don't be so abrupt with them. The other one again, you go feel guilty about spending money on non-essentials. That's why I say this now. Just because you don't make this plan, say, me auntie sick, they say for go under operation at SALONE or na Nigeria or any side way day. So I need for send this money. Then you have fun to you say, that rest in a small dollar left for, or we need washing powder, or we say we go holiday. You go say, this holiday not essential. Whereby right essential for let you and your family have a break. For let you and your family have a break. You see say it's essential. But now that this financial mountain in your head, you dey feel say that they not to any essential thing again. Then you go begin for the excuses. You go even be afraid. You're afraid for even open your letters them, or even for answer your mail. Some people they go now their phone they ring so they're not they pick up because the vision a debt collector they call them, or so say somebody now them bank they call them, or somebody they therefore pay now they call them. So all that then are stress as the phone rings so you have to don't cut because you feel say you the person where you owe now they call you. So all this they happen just because of the responsibilities the way we get. So financial stress, it'll take months or years for me you dig out from. So the long-term stress for finance, it will make you to get lots of physical health problems. You go get upset stomach, you go get headache, you go get chest pain, you go get insomnia when sleeping disorder, you go get general sickness of health, of ill health. You know they feel say you well because you're so full of worry. And when you worry too much, you know they sleep. And sleep is a very important thing, like when you touch on this now. If you know they sleep, you not sleep for 1 week, you go sick, you go even get brain problem if you know they sleep. What thing that you say about we nurses them? They say nurses them, by the time when they reach so years, they don't get dementia, they don't be forgetful, they don't get lots of physical health problems just because they work their long hours. If in America they talk say the average American go spend like first time they spend like 8% of their time in a job, but now that they don't rise to like over 20, just because of the demands where we get on the family. You know, everybody wants you there abroad, the people that don't can hook on you for me, you do this for them, that's for them. So financial stress, not only for say that the stress about money, it will come along with physical health problems like diabetes, even skin problem, anxiety, depression, and arthritis. If you arthritis, you go get some because your body so worked out now, nothing that is seen for work, so you get all the disease. Yeah, so we really need for know how we for we cut according to we size. For me, we take care of it because at the end of the day, we'll be touched on this last week. At the end of the day, you go stress. You say for me, you satisfy everybody, but then you put more stress on yourself and you immediate family, you wife and you picking them, you go make you're not they satisfy them. You're not gonna be a good parent. You're not gonna be a good husband, or you serve the mama. You're not gonna be a good wife. You're not gonna be a good mother just because of financial stress. So we get one short video where we go just get an overall of waiting as stress. Why should they still think of waiting? We will come for talk about now this program about financial stress on our health, and with the big people that way they watch, let them contribute, let them share the video, let them invite them friends there for come on VOS and watch and make contribution because we always in at this side of the world. Nobody not go their way, not they suffer this kind of stress what they talk about. Financial stress for we people that back home. We all want to be big host them. So say as you begin building also, you job they lay you off. You begin for look for job now. Who say they pull the money for continue that house? You remember now you not shame. You remember now you make this OCR to big mansion. Now work not left you. How you go do? So now we just watch that video. They will go come back with the big people that for let them share and let them not afraid for contribute positively. Thank you.
What's up, dudes, and what's up, ladies? Brian here, and in this video, we're going to look at stress. What is it? What causes it? And what can we do about it? So, let's roll. What is stress? Stress is your body's way of reacting to any kind of demand or threat. When the body feels stress, your hypothalamus, a tiny region in your brain, signals your adrenal glands, located atop your kidneys, to release a surge of hormones, which include adrenaline and cortisol, into the bloodstream. As these hormones are released, the liver is triggered to produce more blood sugar, which gives you an energy kick, and breathing becomes more rapid, and heartbeat and blood pressure rise. If the stress is caused by physical danger, these chemicals can be beneficial, as they give you more energy and strength, and also speed up your reaction time and enhance your focus. But if the stress is caused by something emotional, it can be harmful, because there's no outlet for this extra energy and strength. Once the source of stress has passed, Hormone levels return to normal, as do heart rate and blood pressure, and other systems also return to normal. Recent stress statistics show the top 7 causes of stress in the U.S. to be job pressure, money, health, relationships, poor nutrition, media overload, and sleep deprivation. All of these are of the emotional kind, not the physical danger that can be beneficial. Other statistics show 77% of people regularly experience physical symptoms caused by stress. 54% of people say stress has caused them to fight with people close to them, and 30% of people say they're always or often under stress at work. So how does all of this stress affect our bodies? Long-term activation of the stress response system can cause major problems including anxiety, depression, digestive problems, headaches, heart disease, sleep problems, weight gain, and memory and concentration impairment. It is vital to learn how to deal with stressors in your life. Some things you can do to manage stress include getting regular exercise, which can act as a distraction and also causes the release of endorphins and enkephalins that can help boost your mood. Eat a healthy diet that includes fruits and vegetables, which provide vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that can help maintain proper bodily functions. Make consistent time in your schedule for relaxation and fun, such as going to yoga class, listening to music, taking a walk, or working in your garden. Build relationships and friendships with people who have more positive attitudes. Cut down on caffeine, sugar, energy drinks, and alcohol. The effects of these are only short-term. Make sure you get enough good quality sleep, and if all else fails, seek professional help. Bottom line time. As you can see by the statistics, stress is a huge problem in society. A big part of being healthy is being happy. If stress is a big problem in your life, do something about it now. Don't let it erode your health. All right. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave them below. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, hit the thumbs down, man. It's all good. Till next time, I'm out. See ya.
Hey, so when I hear stress video, when I hear what the man say about stress, and the media get a double thumbs up because everything we say now the truth about stress now we life. Now, people them now this side of the world, because of the financial stress that we get from back home, from where we live up to the expectations that we people that get from where we did now this side of the world, everybody feels say, the money machine. They make people that they take 2 jobs. Really, what they try for stress on today is how this stress away with the put by ourselves, they work too much, how it impact to health. Because people then there, you go see them brain fog, then they work, then go suffer stroke, then go get headache, then go get a burst vein at their brain, all because we just want for work, and build this mansion or meet up all the demands that we family get. And when you do that, you they self-neglect. You they actually neglect yourself. Because you say you been they work 12 hours, you begin for go work 16, 18 hours just because you don't promise them people you say they do so for them. And now they born good picking for you. They neglect yourself, and the day where you die, maybe you suffer a stroke, you die. The next victim they wait and they go back to. So whatever you do, what do they try for say, stress get big impact on your health, especially financial stress. For we, the Africans, the way they are the diaspora, because everybody depend on you. Like America, like England, people and the way they do 2 jobs. Why you need 2 jobs if not so for financial stress? Not just because you want to do everything and you cannot do everything. You're not a machine. You're not a human being where they break down. And if you break down, it's bad for you. So our Madam Master, my guest is a small light on the financial stress so we they go on before we move on.
Thank you, Madam Salome. As I say, Lord, we all focus on how to reduce the stress. Like now the workplace what we talk about, we get the workplace then can give we vacation time them. Then they expect we for take them vacation time they also. Time to time. I like now for 1 week, say for 2 weeks. Make we take vacation. If we want to stay in a house, that's fine. If we don't want to stay in a house, you can go any side. But if finally you stay away from the work, from the job, make you give yourself time, your mental health, for come back to your body, for come back to where you don't tense too much. Emotional stress, it dey kill all them hormones that we don't see, where they say it can produce, we body can produce, where we dey under emotional stress, what's not to physical stress, because the people that don't say the video, we all don't see them. If you get physical stress, that means like you get danger, they come towards you. The chemical where they come on at your body, then they ain't good, because then they give you that energy. Like where you go say you see thief man, they come at your house. They say, I don't even know, so I pull the energy, the power where I push the domot. So then they ain't good, because as soon as the problem come together, no more where other people then come for help you, or you overcome the thief, they think they calm down back. But the one now, when that other one, where like you they get, like if you get financial stress or you vex, anything where happen will make you heart cut, then thing and they all done in and they go nowhere, because it they within your system, your body not able for excrete them, not able to get rid of them. If you keep the happen over and over on a constant basis, you they create problem for yourself, because the liver, what they say now, they excrete all the toxin in our body, and not go able for eliminate all of them. Then especially like what they say, the one way they get you accumulate, like you get diabetes. Then sugar, the way they eat a lot, all them things, and they create a lot of stress for the body, in order able for come out. So then they can back up again, it can become another sickness. So you see how that one vacation, maybe where you for been take for that 1 or 2 weeks safe, for get time for rest, if for be able for help you, in order able for help you. We just they keep the work, because you go say, oh, no, I want to add another overtime next week. Me auntie not well. Next other 10. Maybe then call you, this person don't die. Maybe then call you, this person don't born. Maybe then call you, this person get punado. Okay, September don't come, the school get for open. This na life situation, they done. As long as we continue for they alive, then thing and they get for the come up. So we get for make this scale of preference. We get for say, hey, look, if somebody don't die already, he don't die. Then get for beg them. So that day you, if you camp between the person who already there in critical sickness, we get for die, versus the one who don't die already, make sure say you take care of the one who sick, because then you go just for revive. This other one then go wait. If you not meet up now, then go beg and then you go you vacation, when you come back 2 or 3 weeks, then get for do 40 days. You go continue that day. But if you say nobody, they keep on, they do this, one day now you don't beg it, then go make. So let the word go back to you. So Lord, we take vacation, then do your beg with people. We then give you now for take them, use them, so that you say go able for rest. They not make them for make you go they change, like when they can give you that privilege, say Lord change, we cash them out. Then not they help you with. So this not they done. Lord, we continue for help we self. Lord, take care of we self. Thank you, Miss Salome. Go back to you.
Okay, thank you very much, Isata. That was a very good contribution. What you would still try for talk about now this program today, una watch, una share, una ready, una contribution and questions. We're ready for me. We all interact, because this they affect we all within the diaspora as people that people that of Africa. We all they get this. We always they put we job in front of everything, just because of the financial gratification where we they get. Because where you with the month done and give you $1,000, you want for do this, you want for do this, or they give you 1,000 for you get for do this, you get for do this. You get a catalog of people that way you don't put say this month that's also thing how they do. So they put your job there before this. And if you put your job in front of your life, you go get personal problems, like your personal relationship go perish, your mental and physical health go perish. Now that they would try for say. Not put the job in front of you. The job day at any time. Like with nurses that you go work, you say this person don't go work, it collapse na job. Before he reach hospital, say they don't replace them. So you get for no say you get for take care of yourself in any job. But what you do with your work so more? So say we even dissatisfied with your job, we not get that self gratification from your job. So you want for work hard. So say your boss not let you. You got for work hard. So say your colleagues are way there and they look low upon you because you not get that kind of qualification, but you get your input, so you input now this job here. So you just therefore do as a human being the best way you can do. Because if you say they put your job in front of your personal life, your mental health, your physical health, you go perish. So now that's what we want for do. I just want for make we ask if people then they on we don't come for me, we welcome them and tell them how glad we are for me and come join with today.
My family on all thank you for una don't join. We tell una plenty thank you for the comments them. They all well appreciated. Thomas Rogers, they say hello to we, Umu, Pen, good evening, thank you, Janet. Oh, Antima, Janet Musa, awesome, thank you. Sheku Bangura, say, pin comments. I see pin, okay. I know to know. Okay, Muhammad Lamara Jallo. He said, well done, sisters. Thank you to Umu Bobo watching from Khartoum. Oh, Sudan. Oh, wow.
Wow, welcome.
Welcome. Thank you so much for this program. And thank you too for watching. Omaru Bobo, so true, Madam Aisata Tarawali. Thank you. Sheku Bangura, so true, my sister. Thank you. Omaru Bobo again. Thank you, Madam Salome. Hi. It is also applicable to our brothers and sisters who have relatively good jobs in Sierra Leone. Exactly. Salome. Okay, sorry. I think that's all the comment that we have for now.
Okay, we dey say thank you to una all where una they contribute and join. We want for that una know say yes, we dey even remember the people that back where they salon get good jobs, and even the one that will not get job because everybody gets stressed now in life. But we will get jobs that way they on this side of the world. What do they try for say you they put the job in front of you and your family life, and then they work so much, you go stress so much that you get something they call burnout. If you're burnt out, you're not even useful to yourself. If you don't work, you don't seek, your body not able for cope with what they happen to you, you they get burnt out. And when you get burnt out, it affects you in every way. So work now one thing where we they do for me we meet up with financial gain. For me we able for say, oh now this way they do for this person, now this way they do for this person. But somebody in your psychological makeup, the person in your general health and in personal life, and the amount of emotional support where you get outside work will always be very important. So for me, waiting at the symptoms the way you they get or the signs the way you they get. For sure, say this work way they do. You don't really stress, both physically and psychologically. You go always tired, what they call fatigue. So if you always tired, you always sleepy. No say you they exert so much energy. That means say you always tired, you they get headache, always you muscle the tense, you they get that muscle pain. Some people then go just look you and say you shoulder they up too much. Drop your shoulder because you too stressed. You go see they can't hold you, they begin rub your shoulder. Because if you stress too much, they tell on your shoulder they crack up so and it always they let's say you hold heavy things. Somebody go just look here and say, relax, your shoulder too tense. That means that you get this muscle tension because of the stress. You will get stomach problems. You will get heart palpitations. You will get anxiety. You always anxious about something, which at the end of the day, now money. You always get depressed. You're not happy because you don't get time for everything. You just preoccupied with this money business. How many hours I go do for make I meet up this money. And at the end of the day, when you don't die, everything done. Then people then there are other people that back when they go so for let them do for them. So whatever you do, you get for take care of yourself first. You're not number one. You will get mood swings if you get lots of stress, especially from your job will relate to your financial stress. You always tense. You go get mood swings. You go kind of also tell you work will come meet you. Hey honey, how was the day? But left me. You not do anything. But just because you stress, you get that mood swing. 1 minute you happy, the other minute you're not happy. You man say go country, honey, how was the day? So say they don't go stress you now. With you man, we left for keep that small secret. So say somebody don't ask you for money, you know what for ask you man. You don't go do overtime. You be able for you be supposed to come fix dinner, or you be supposed to go so you begin in school for in parents evening. You don't forget about that day. You don't go. You can now the man say, hey boy, you be supposed to go this speaking parents evening. Hey, left me. I get things that were important as that. You not get anything important that you picking in parents evening. The job not so important to than you picking parents evening. When you did it, you did make that picking themselves they feel confident. You know, say get love from a parents like me papa no ebuka, me mama go ebuka. You know, so all them mood swings and then you they get not just because you stress financially and you get this stress again from the work because you want to meet your financial obligations where most of them also obligation way not for you. Then people that they way they stress for so not so you picking them. Now other person born and that's not you want mama and papa sister. Then also your immediate responsibility. Now you picking the way you born. Me young brother and sister that they tell them say, listen, not to me born una. What I able for do una for una are they do am, but not to obligation at all. I they tell them if they listen to this and no say not true at the talk. As the people that they say, hey Salome, now you brother, you get for helper. Yes, I get for helper, but no say not to me born. So it not to me responsibility. If we all get that attitude, yeah, we not Africans that we need that thing they follow we support we say, but you know they kill yourself for support anybody. Even you picky, if you can't do the worst, you they support her up to a certain age. Then you left the world game. You don't teach them how to cope with lots of things. And we picking them back when they're at this side of the world, they're not their responsibility like we. Where we there and are we responsible for we parents then. If you don't born picking, I say you don't reach 30 years of age. In mama there, in papa there, Uda is Sabina Africa. Partly they tell us say you auntie there now, you uncle there now, you teach other family orientation, and that will make you know self say you get people there now. And someday they're not just care say we picking them. You know, once my mama and papa there, I'm fine. You know, so now that we try for say you go even get difficulty thinking. You can't think straight. For make decisions, you always make the wrong decision because your mind preoccupied with other things that were not really important to you. So now the things that this way stress they do to we and the financial stress that this is they do to we. Good evening. We get a caller on the line. Good evening, caller. Who say they call from?
Hey, this is Janet Mathamusa.
Oh, hi, Janet. How are you?
Hey, just want to congratulate women for gracing the screen. You guys are so beautiful together.
Thank you.
Yeah. Anyway, you know, without this stress conversation, I don't really learn a lot today from Una. But then the $1 million question here is, how are we going to escape this stress? Because I mean, it comes from our families everywhere, from our friends, our relationship. You know, also we begin learn now for cut the umbilical cord for say, you know, this of a monami, this of a monami, how for escape. We are just in it. How do we, you know, what can you tell us? You know, how we able to manage the situation? Because I mean, it's clearly stress there and bug we health. I have to be very honest. You know, the blood pressure here and there must be something that's pushing it. And today I learned say financial reasons, other reasons, you know. So how you help us to understand how to escape this thing called stress?
Thank you very much, Madam Janet. We cannot escape stress. Stress is part of our everyday life. The only thing where we advise people for do, forget your coping mechanism, your coping strategy. If you know, say you they do something where they bring up your blood pressure, family they stress you because of finance, or your job they stress you, it's very easy for me to say, find another job, because this country you go work to some extent. Like we were there, so now they reach middle age, as they see you date of birth for a particular job, they're not even call you for interview because if you say you know that one with old or begin shake, they're not even call you for interview.
Yeah.
So if I tell you say it's very easy for me, I just say you say cut this umbilical cord because of this stress. No, but you need to draw the line. You need to draw the line. If you get 10 people in Africa where every month you get for give them people here all money, now that's make you they work too much for me you get this finance and support them. you not they ever satisfy everybody. Yourself as a human being, you know they satisfy yourself. But at the end of the day,
Thank you
got
so
to
very
take
much.
care of number one.
Yeah.
You got to take care of number one, which is yourself. So if you don't already develop high blood pressure because of stress,
yeah,
that high blood pressure they go lead to stroke. And sometimes if you're lucky, the stroke will hold you, you die. If you're not lucky, you get paralysis on one side, where everything where they do now, somebody they help you. Then people where they fetch from Africa, they're not there. 1 month, 2 months, you not send for them. They don't close your book. They don't join other person. So when you know so you get a physical health problem because of stress, try for make you minimize that to the most way you can, because that's all just a risk. We'll never take risk out of everything what we do. But what we do, we risk assess and we minimize the risk. It will happen, but not to get that kind of impact on we. Just like stress, now we everyday life. Either you fight the stress or you flight. You think that you handle the stress or you run away from the stress. Then are the fight and flight model we talked about last week. So if you already don't get physical health problems because of stress, try for me you know how you cope with this stress. For me, it not make you perish, make your health not deteriorate. Because like I say, stress are part of our life. You get the good stress, you get the bad stress. The bad stress are the one they get from this money business. Where would they go work? For many more, we able for build this mansion, able to satisfy everybody in Africa when now we family line. For me, they not say, oh, we selfish. But you go left, they do that, they for prove to they say you're not selfish, you self-neglect, bad thing happen to you. I go left like I said yourself to a little light on how we go left this stress or waiting at the coping mechanism for put in place. Because stress, we're not able for delete them. Not to a Word document or a WhatsApp message where they delete. It's there. It's there. Even picking and the stress. Imagine picking in my mother grab 5 o'clock for go walk, he get for wake up, that picking day for let it go left out to mind that. Then your stress it don't begin so. Not so, now the picking your stress it don't begin. Then therefore go left and a child to child mind at 6 o'clock, where in mama come on walk back, 12 o'clock, now that's when they pass to child mind, I pick that picking up by the car. Now the picking your stress that so every human being gets in your stress. So I want to Madam I herself to a little bit of light on the question where Janet asked how we go cut off this stress. Is there a way we could cut it off? Me don't say we not go cut them off, but we need for learn how to cope with them as they come. Over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Madam Salome. And for me, scale of preference is very important now. When they talk about the how we for start or how we go cut them. As you say, not to something we able for cut, but we able squeeze them. So for me, if you don't make your scale of preference, then it will be able for help a lot. If you get minimal amount of, no matter how much money come anyway, because money, or the more you get and the more you get more thing than what you want. Yeah. So yes, so where you there, we don't left for family. We know say now your money get for the come always for good. Then self now we wait then they depend on. But make you always tell me people and say, you know they depend on human being. Anything can happen. To the worst, somebody can, God forbid, but death is inevitable. All man they die one day. We all know how for that when we're young. But things then can happen. Young baby they die. So you for always get in your mind say, this person here, what about if he not there? How about if he lost his job? How about if he's sick? Not to that nobody want for a gift for impossible, but it can happen. If it happen, how na get for move forward? So when you dey give them something, always lay something word pan tap, make them know say everybody for try for do something, learn something small for depend on yourself, not depend on human being. Human being, it can even change the mind part. You nothing can even go wrong. It go just today say attire. So for how for take care of yourself, now forget your scale of preference. Take care of yourself first. Even when you take care of yourself, you got to make sure say you need them for come before you want. Take care of food you dey sleep. Take care of your food. Take care of food you dey wear. That not mean say if you go begin to dress any kind way, but if you know say this na winter, you know say that you coat you go buy before you buy that fancy shoes. So then kind thing then they. If you take care of all them thing and then the balance where they left now that balance then that you dey manage now for send now that they give $10 now, $20, $15 based on them people them back the way how the needs them they. As I say again, the one way get pressing needs them go come before the one that way get this want. Because if somebody don't send for you picture today and they tell you, oh, I go enjoy na this place, I go enjoy and that, and this other person send for you picture, you see in bone them all then I do, in Colombo they all team up. You not even need for ask anything. You need for no for say this other person, maybe I go wait for na Christmas I go give, and this other person in the die for starvation today, make a helper. So now that way they me feel say, Madam Janet, we all forgo now the way forward and we for make priorities then our life. What we put with priorities then straight, we go able for manage the stress. If we priorities are not straight, no matter what we do, even you give it $10,000 per month, it still not go do. Somebody want forget buy big house where maybe in a family of 3, they want 6-7 bedroom house. Except if you get need for that, if you want for do and for sake of business or something, otherwise you don't need that. Okay, you want some people and they can tell you, oh me I get this and this a designer clothes I get. I know they even work themselves. This not something for bluff with. If you know for say you get abundantly, that's fine. But if you not manage it, they manage buy and where you need them. If you don't need that left, then they go manage your stress. The thing where you don't need, no take them. That's all me can say. Thank you.
Okay, I hope say Janet, we throw a light on something where you ask. Hello, Janet, you there? Okay. All right. So yeah, we talk about stress and especially financial stress on we health and well-being. We don't know say stress they make we get lots of physical health problems like heart disease, diabetes, hypertension, even cancers. You know, people and they talk say we all get the stressors then leader. We all get then thing where they make we get all them disease so. But it just needs a little bit of stress from you for let your immune system go down. Because when you stress too much, your immune system self they go down, they lack your vitamins, because you know they even eat properly, you know they think properly, you know they sleep properly, and then they make the cancer cells and will be leader dormant, you don't make your immunity don't go down quick, they don't get up and begin for give you trouble. And when then trouble here so come, all the way they send all them 20, 30, 30 pounds, $40 for. Well, they don't know, say you don't see them go, maybe sympathize with you, maybe a month or two, and then go. Then go to the next victim. So we need to take care of ourselves. For let you know again, say you stress that job. If you don't know, because you they run after these 10,000 pounds where you want for raise in 6 months, and you get bills for pay at the same time, you get people that for take care of the Africa, waiting they make you know. Like what we talk say this now, how you they know say you don't begin stress. What would they say about the headache, the fatigue, then the tiredness, the muscle tension, the stomach problems, even digestion, you they get problem with that. You they eat food now, you know they digest, you go begin either you get constipation or you begin get the runs, or you get anxiety, you get mood swings. You know, the other thing that way for no say, this way don't begin happen to me, look like say I don't begin stress like this work. You will begin for phoning sick. Because you're so tired, the fatigue where you don't begin get, you go tired, don't go clean, you never be able to get up for go work. There your performance self they drop. You know they go work, then when you go work, what you supposed to do, you know they do them. Then problems with your personal relationship, whether na relationship with your colleagues and a job, or na you host, or na your neighborhood, that they self they drop. Then what you be the take initiative of where you go sit down and you think say, I need to do this. Then they all you know they do them again just because your stress level don't go up. You're not able for do all that thing and they again. Even your level of patience and your level of frustration. Your level of patience they drop, then your level of frustration they grow. So when you level of patience not they again, somebody where you be they talk to you, they listen to now when you talk na hala you they hala like upikine, we man there or we work there, you begin snap at people, or your level of frustration instead go up, where not the way you do it, they satisfy you. So we need for no all in here, so for no say we stress them when they go up. Then in with personal relationship again, still the same money issue go come in. People that then are with life where can just cause you stress. It could be family member, it can be you putting a job, it can be your friend, it can be anybody. But people that they wait, then they no more for stress you. If you know say this person, it they no more for stress you, just cut them off. Then there you go able for cut them off, even if not your family member. But you just for tell them first why they cut them off. Listen, man, every month I they send for you $30. Every month I they send for you £30. I don't do this for the past how many years I they do them. Right now I want for concentrate on this because I want to do something. Because they go call you when they need. You take that money if you send it to them. Then they call you back for say thank you, I don't receive the money. Until that money done or you something happen, you call them, but that money be sent to themselves, it not been due. They know they call you for say thank you or for ask you, brother, how you they do, how you picking them, how you job, you they work, or something they happen, now waiting they go on they will not okay, nobody now they ask you that. All that they ask you is that money be said not do or it be done long term. So if you able for get your personal relationship them, that they stress you, you just tell the person, not just they say, okay, I know they talk to this person, you tell and say, this line don't happen. I need for take care of myself now. So you just for give me few months where I'm not able for send for you again. So you just for know that day. So we want to talk about parenting, but before we start parenting, we want to know if we get more people who don't join, we welcome them.
Mr. Samuels. Okay, yes, Maria Macagbo. It's good health matters. Thank you for. I say thank you to all the one that we just join with. Then I go over the comment then quick. So Maria Macagbo is a good health matters. Thank you, Thomas Roger. Say thank you very much, Salome. Please let's have this video again. So I think you want to play the video again. Then Samuel Sabayo, Mrs. Salome, I like your program, very educating and helping us about our health and safety issue. Then Joseph Benjin, with a watch from US, welcome. Faye James, sorry, I hope I pronounce your name well. If not, I'm so sorry. It's a very good idea about heart. Then Faye James also, they say good show, anything to promote good health. Zainab Kai Sanusi Kai, they say hi. Everybody. Then Kasha Fofana, they say hi, good afternoon. Then Samuel Abdullah also don't join. Suma Abdullah. Then Mata Musa also coping skills. Thank you, Mr. Then Mrs. Janet Musa also so hope women will learn from this advice. There Isabella Robel, thank you my sister. The Aisha Banner is say hello Auntie Salome. So now all the comment that this number will get. Thank you all.
Yeah, hi Aisha, hi everybody. We're glad you wanna join. Una any contribution for make una make up. So we can listen to one of our sponsors now, and then we will continue with program. Thank you all.
Cotton Tree Pharmacy is your new trusted provider of pharmacy services in Sierra Leone. You can count on Cotton Tree Pharmacy for genuine quality brand name and generic medicines. Guaranteed refills for prescriptions issued by doctors in Sierra Leone or abroad. Door-to-door medication delivery service in Freetown and beyond. Free health education. Have you heard about our Diaspora Medicine Connect? With Cotton Tree Pharmacy's Diaspora Medicine Connect, anyone can pay for your prescription online. Bring your prescription to 17 Pademba Road. Collect an invoice. Send your invoice to your sponsor in the diaspora. Your sponsor pays for your prescription online. We deliver your medication to you. For quality prescription and medications, visit Cotton Tree Pharmacy at 17 Pademba Road in Freetown. Have questions? Call our pharmacist on WhatsApp at 030-611-664 or visit our website at www.cottontreemedicalgroup.com. Come to Cotton Tree Pharmacy. We are ready to fill your next prescription.
We dey tell una thank you again. The one that we don't join we, una share the videos that people they watch, because this one, that's the way they affect we all. Stress, financial stress, we work stress. Some of we in this country they do more work, and we dey get stress. We mental health and we physical health they deteriorate because of the demands so we dey get in Africa. And the people in Africa back then, they make we feel guilty. Let's say if we die, they're not going to live. You dey find out some people that say where you there, they get 10 people where they send for them 30 pounds every month. If you go see the way that they live, you where they live in this country, you know they live that way they, because then they get the peace. Alarm clock now they wake them, then they eat, they go sit down, they eat for 1 hour, then they eat, then they push. So you now it's like you're computerized. You get for go one you food quick one, you shove down and now you must quick one, you run for go take you, they work out you heavy so because you don't even get them for then you rest after you have your food because you need for go work. We know they tell people that say, let we not help with family. Help your family, but put yourself first. Because if your health diminish, if your health deteriorate, you get any physical health problems, you get stroke, you get diabetes, the stress will just make them sick and they worse for you. We will make you not able to do anything for yourself and not go say you do it for person. So now this number they try for say we not discourage anybody for helping family. Yes, we're not African people them. We not believe in that nuclear family thing. We need for extend kindness to people. We believe for help each other, but not self-neglect for me you help the next person. Because when you're gone, then the next person where they pray on, you don't go something you left you picking and small, you don't suffer stroke. You get diabetes, they don't cost you food, you're not able to do anything anymore. They're not going to send money for you from Africa. Near they come out, they go Africa, go send for people there. First day, I go do lots of things for people there. Where they can, nobody know they beat small, Kenya person can give you, say, send her for you picking there. Or look at, you know what they do. Now you know what they do. That means, say, they not get nothing. But when you know there, where you go back, you go see, some don't build old, some don't do lots of things for themselves. But they see they make like say without you, they know they live. And you know to God. Let them not treat you like say you know God, then you play God and perish. So now that advice someone would give people there. You get a lot, you not get that kind of stress, they fight, but not stress yourself to the extent that you go fail in your own responsibilities to your immediate family just for me you please people in Africa. Now the other thing we want to talk about, like parenting. The stress of parenting. That again, parenting, work, and finance back, they're all correlated. You they work. You they go work 12 hours. When you come home, who's time where you get for you picking it? You they left in the morning, then they sleep. You can't net, then they sleep. And see this money now they do. The picking no picking out the way you they go buy 20 pound trainers for again. The trainers they own at 80 pound, $120. $150, maybe $200 trainers will they buy for picking. But if you don't work this work here, so you not get that relationship with your picking, you don't get the money, you stress. How you go help you picking? So I want Madam Answer start to throw a light on. We stress how it affects we picking them as well, and when it comes to finance, we relate the stress where we picking them the GUI and the financial aspect of it again. Because we picking them, the demands are high. They say they make we go work for make we can meet the demands. How will they cope with that? I want you to throw a quick light on that, then we pick them up from there again. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Madam Salome. Me, my own experience as a parent, what I don't learn now is we all this now institution where nobody know they teach you. You know, get no side way they go learn. You say get your experience as parent first. You just the born them, then you keep the learn as you they go. Before now you they even get now the experience. If people like say you don't get the test before they even give the lectures. So that's why I see the whole thing. So this part of the world and not like to we where like anything you go just the pattern the picky take and you are not to so. So now that make I feel say yeah, it's very important make we manage with stress level because the pikin they know them right. And sometimes so much and they teach them this right so much that you know it hard for make it go balance how for even give them good training. You knock them, you dey in trouble. When they knock you, they say una go for counseling. See the opposite.
Yeah.
But when you knock them, you go jail. But then they go jail, they say una go counseling. So let we know say yeah, now like the reverse. Yeah, now una the picking them, now they na the boss them. But however, when they go back, they say, oh, you not do a good parental job.
Yeah.
So we hand and tie. So now, to me, your experience, how for come in between for do this kind of thing, we get for the land for negotiate. Me na that and I before I not been take, I not able to compromise. If I say, oh, now so if for be, if I not come out work, and for me to don't watch the pan, I know they say, okay, what's the pan there? I know they feel, I know saying a picking, you got for give the choice for tell them, say, do this and do that, and they get for call and reminder. You are they expect say, we are not there, you do your own part, but not picking them. So you then negotiate. Now the only way that we get for go around things than I are. Then what we don't do, where they go work then long work there. So sometimes then they make the picking them know for say today, this weekend I they go work double ahead of time. But next week we go out maybe for make we go for movie. Because then self need a quality time. Me picking you me always may tell me, Mama, I need quality family, you know, quality family time. So sometimes and they are knocking, they understand what it means. Let's possible come on work attire. You know, but then self need that time day. They want forget time with we, but they not get for understand for say you get for pay this bill or you get for pay that bill. Why? Because we self where them in the feed, we will not be know that. So for make we go able for compromise, make we not stress them out, let them self not stress we out. We for sit down, we get time for the talk with them picking there and make we go inside their own world and understand from their own perspective. And then they understand too. We self will get for they explain sometimes the thing they go to now with job. Based on that sorriness they can even sometimes they compromise the thing and then demands them. Then one they go shop back again, you get for teach them how for shop. So that then they go for manage the money. You say the Chinese people then they teach them picking them how for save, not to how for spend though. But now the things that they come over with they buy. Or people all man they go to China for go buy, right? Now then they manufacture the things then. But not also then they shop like how we they shop. Then they teach them picking and say, well, you get $100, you for use 20 or 30, you keep the 70. So what we go with the picking in our store, if you get $50, you say hold $50, go outside and they get sales. Like see the on clearance. Then they reduce the stress level. Gain self, learn self come, involve them. It help. Then back again, that boku work, what would they work so? When you work too much, the government, especially the beginning ready for go and university, the government they say you don't make X amount of money based on waiting they na the paper. But me and you two way come Africa no for say most of the time we money na pan paper I do in order na bank because we don't send all back home. Not to say there's some people and a fault of their own. But when they see and they're not sabi that extended family, they already they know say now one picky or two picky now you get. So based on that, now this you for pay. So now here come the challenge now. Sometimes that we all picking and they deprive, they're not able to get the loan, the grant where they're supposed to get because of we don't work boku. So now they're picking and they get for go take loan now at their own expense now where they get for pay. Based on the fact that we don't work too much and we're not able to save anything for them. So now they're going to pay that price of where you don't use the money up for external things then. Maybe you don't go shop, take big car, take boku clothes then where you don't need. Same money for family them where some of them not even need the help. So if you mean save some time with you picking na house, the picking get time with you. You go for train them, you go for get quality time, you go for money to hide the study if they're doing homework, you go get better grades there where maybe you go even get scholarship. Then now you not going to pull all of that out of pocket money. That money where they get for scholarship now in go work, now in go use now na college now, where it go use for that 4 years they accommodate without a loan. So that it can be that boku work can be at the expense of picking them most of the time as well. So less work for just meet you needs them, and once in a while go work more for help. It dey help a lot because it dey give you money na your pocket. You don't want to work for go give the government back, so why you not use that time where they use that job for the spend time with the pikin, and then now the government in give you pikin scholarship now, then that time you not get for go work boku and put all stress by your body and deprive your family. So now this me go get folks say to comrade, let we all work together, make we minimize, make we cut according to we size, let not follow the Jones them. If somebody there, you find you friendship circle back, it dey bring problem can. If you know go say this party here where you want for go pan party, you want go check na Burlington coat, we say go get you 25, 35 or $50 clothes, and they can bring say or for go wear designer clothes where go for cost you 200, 300. Yeah, we call you next then just not pick the phone. Try for save yourself some headache. Yes. Anybody they bring financial stress can to you, you know for say in get big job, you not get time, stay away. Where you get time, hi, Madam Salome, how they do fine. Oh, okay, so give some excuse not to cause, but come on behind. The time where you go forget that way they now, maybe you go join. But if, until then, stay away from people the way they make you feel bad about yourself. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And that's go back to we personal relationships that will be the talk. You know, the impact of social media again on we personal relationships with people. When you do on Facebook, you see some people that how they're glamorous. You want to be like them. Then you begin for put your hand on debt for do stuff for another, because when you look yourself on Facebook, you say, oh, me not the lowest on Facebook. It no matter. You know, one person they show a video where this guy and girlfriend, then they go to this hotel, they make like say they lodge at the hotel and take pictures at the hotel, then they come down at the foyer, then meet somebody park in Bentley, then snap it and take pictures, then post on a Facebook. You know, so when you see all that, it is you personal relationship with people then, either you grow jealous of them, you want to be like them, or you just despise them, where most of the time not so true. Some clothes and they wear, some people they wear now, see where you they rent, where you don't rent and you wear them, you go return them. So this again, the financial difficulty, the financial stress again can make you do what you're not supposed to do because you want for be like other people, especially when it comes to where they advertise themselves on social media. So all this not stress way not fine for we. But in the regard of parenting, what they talk now, the household duties, raising children, the job, all the give parents are stress. And how would they try for do these parental stress for making involved with picking it? High levels of parental stress can cause you the parents for be harsh. You get stress at the job, you get the financial stress, you come home, the people they talk to you, you know, they even try for negotiate with what they ask you, you just harsh on them. This will make the picking afraid you, they seclude themselves, they even lose the respect for you. Because you're so stressed that you don't even get time for sitting up with them, for even get quality time with the way you talk. Where we then at this country, may not be no say if like season come, you know buy the proper clothes for that season for you picking and neglect. I not be ever know that day. I not be ever know say you get time for get leisure with your picking. You picking for go out, you for go holiday with your picking, you for go cinema, you for go out go eat. You get for buy winter clothes for your picking when it comes to winter. You got for buy summer clothes for when it comes to summer. If you not do that, this, or if you not do an neglect, and if you not put your priorities then right, like what you be they say, you go give you picking winter coats for wear summer, and people go look at you funny, say, hey, all this okay, this person they wore, na big jacket if picking wear all the summer clothes they wear day, or when na winter. You give you picking their summer clothes because you're not able to afford their winter jacket the way they picking one because things are very expensive. So we stress us then they make we're not able for meet with picking and demands, and we're not even able for build a good relationship with them. You know, we they always take that bad thing they're not going to talk, so we will go harsh on them and picking like what even they say even for do chores na us. The indigenous waste person where they really try for making picking come more fine. You know, they just tune up and say, now this is for do it. They said and say, if you wash up this whole week, you get 5 pounds. And everybody want money. Then picking and they then go do that chores. Then there's something they do on BBC what they watch. where like 6, 7 year olds they do something. You they see them they rake the garden because they know say when they do that then they get them 4 pound. You know, the mama go give them 2 pound for spend or ice cream or something. So all this now when you're not stressed, you go able to do all this. But if you stress when you come out work, you don't get burnt out, so you can what you they do. You just a jump now you bed. So say you be not promise if you say, hey, what we will can't today, they can't watch football or will they go one barbecue even say. But when you can you're burnt out, you can't do that. So just because of that financial strain where you they get and the too much work where they work, go make even as a dad or as a mom, you relationship with you picking them go poor. And you not don't see the whole world like in Britain where they see how picking and they die, this knife crime. Because mama papa know that they don't go work 12 hour shifts, the picking I want get in a house, it board, it come on a do, drug dealers then take and say, go they transport this for we, it end up they're killed. So we need for put we priorities there right. Let us not neglect we and we picking them for do stuff for others we will always be detrimental to we self and to we health. So now that we they try for safety then at this program. Parents is stress, it go lower even your income, it go do lots of things and so you go get money, but waiting at the use of the money if you're not able to take care of your immediate family. So and you don't take care of the pikin, it will develop then disorder them. If they see pikin small, they say they get anxiety, it get depressed. Some pikin they kill themselves. Teenagers and they kill themselves because they not get that time where they forget with their papa or their mama. They feel say they don't isolate them, they feel say they don't neglect them. Every day I come to my papa 100 pounds trainers in I know say it gets I get all the big hosts na salon, it get everybody where they support na salon. But when me cancel, I can't ask her for this. You know they give me waiting at the life with me for leave. And they kill me self. So now I left for suffer because I they goes to me company, they all they talk. I know say my papa get money, he do for me. I know say my mama get money, he do for me. So waiting at the point for me day. So just because of this financial stress, you focus the other side, you go lose your picking. Some picking and they not they die, but they go left you where it will take maybe another 20 years for me you get them back. They don't turn adults, just will turn them back to you because you not take them as your priority. So that harshness, the bad word where they talk, the frustration, if we not get them, either the papa pull up at the mama or the mama pull up at the pikin or they also pull up at the pikin, we're not go good for the pikin, even in your developmental, in your intelligence development, you know go what you said, you know go do well at school, you go always in a room, they play games, you know go mix you to that go isolate yourself, you go suffer anxiety, you go suffer depression, developmental illness. So we get all that need for do as parents. I don't know if you get anything for add on to that, how we for try for minimize this we stress. You dey see lots of picking and now get autism, you get picking and we get this attention deficit disorder, all this na things the way they come, maybe stress na part of them. You see, and when you get then kind picking a day again, where you don't born and they get autism or they get any other mental disorder, na pa you again the stress day. If you're not healthy, you go get pregnant, you go get all kind physical health problems, you go tell on the picking, even with diabetes, you go born picking where you go get type 1 diabetes, when other stress, you get for live on insulin for the rest of your life. So whatever we do as an adult, we not parents, you go tell on the picking it. So we need for take that day as a good thing. So I don't know if Isota you want for just add a bit on that and then we go talk about sleep deprivation where it can to stress and this money matter.
Yeah, I don't get much for add again. You don't touch on all the points. I just want to send message to the belle woman them, make them reduce the stress level so that the pikin where they go born and not go come with any problem. Because where the mama stress, anything will happen to the mommy, where you get belle, the pikin self they pick them up. And to the papa them as well, we step up with game. Because we don't see a lot of things that they happen now. The relationship can they go on fine. But as they say no more belle don't come, then everything change. All of a sudden confusion don't come now. So let we all let we work with each other. Then make we minimize the boku work when we get belle. You know, after the belle, we can go back again to do things the way we say. But again, for make we all stay healthy, as our sister don't say, Lord, we put your priorities then straight. Make we cut bad people the influence in our life. Anybody we know they improve, increase your life, you know, just try for stay away from them. And the scale of preference, make we work with it. Let we get a scale of preference. So we do things that according to how they're important to we. If we practice then 3 things there, so all them sickness that they talk, so all them problem what they talk about. I know they say it go wait itself, it go eradicate completely, but it go minimize, because some sickness and they na genetic something. But now they don't find out say most of the sickness, the thing way can make it wake up in our body back, it can they dormant, but the thing way they can create it, make it grab back again, na stress. So over back to you.
Yeah, so what you Abiwala will touch on now, we don't talk about the financial stress, how it impacts on we health and with family, with parenting, with jobs them. Now I just want to talk about sleep, because when you stress too much back, you know they sleep. And sleep, lack of sleep, they bring lots of problems to we as human beings. If you don't sleep for 1 week, they tell on you. People they where they develop mental illness, they go begin to give voice, they go begin to see things just because they're not asleep. When you're not asleep, you go get mild to moderate cognitive impairment. So what that mean? Your cognitive functions, how your brain they work. If you not sleep, your brain very overactive, you they keep awake all the time, then they tell on you. It will make how you brain for function, not go function. Your motor skills, you know, things and the way you for do, where you blunt do, where you're not go able for do that anymore. You will be emotionally irritable. Somebody tell you how to do something, you go feel a bad word, they don't tell you. You always irritable, they go all over the place. You go gain weight because you go just they eat, and the eat where they eat also like healthy food they eat. You not get a balanced diet where include fruits and vegetables. Maybe not fries no more, they go buy in a shop for me, just get that hunger, get rid of the hunger, you know. You go even get the wicked immunity what we don't say. If you're not asleep, that's it, your immunity they low. You go get all kinds sick. So sleep deprivation, they carry stress. So when you know say you're not asleep, do ya cut down on some of the things that way they do, take a break and try make you sleep properly, because if you not sleep, bad thing will happen to you. You know, where you not sleep, the sharpness of your brain all they go. You go sick all the time. You go there under pressure because you're not asleep. So I just want we throw a bit of light on that. You said exercise, if you get anything for add on that, for the sleep deprivation, will go cause other health problems then. And all this, if you worry about money, you worry about your job, you worry about your picking, you worry about your immediate family, your extended family, you go lack sleep. And waiting at the importance of sleep. If you not sleep, all bad things will happen to you. So let's just throw a bit of light on that before they conclude. Thank you.
Yeah, well, we don't talk about this like last week, for remind people that we don't say when you know they sleep very well, your mental sharpness self is a compromise. You put something someplace, you they forget. For older people, they can come across as if they get dementia, and not dementia, they can get speech issue, like for fen word, you go to think like one word for fen, you know they even forget to touch them together. Even for workers, some people they can become clumsy, then they for them. Some people they don't broke their leg there, foot there, especially older folks them. But with the young one, them also people that don't get a lot of accidents, especially when they work na net, maybe then they come off from work or something like that. Some people then they get accident because of lack of sleep. So lack of sleep, they bring a whole bunch of issue. And sometimes then they na sickness then they cause them. Not like say na always they be stress. But because stress now something where we can able for control some aspect of it, now that make with the stress on say reduce stress. Sickness now, you can able for say you go for medication. Then you now God they give you sick. You know, it they come up as sometimes for something normal within a genetic makeup. But the one them what we say safe can able for prevent, it go find for more prevent them. So sleep, it cause too many issues them. It they even give you dry eye. People that they work night shift, you find out say most people that they work night shift get dry eye. So I see somewhere, but I'm not going for code down it now because I don't get the link with me right now. I'm not prepared. But they may say sometimes like sleep deprivation also it change people then the DNA makeup of people then like now the brain it create some brain tumors then they now where they find out in a lack of sleep now it creates the mutation of the gene. We create that. But if I see that link there, any other time we get this topic, I will share it with people. Then. So the long and short of everything is sleep. We not they pay for them, now free. So if you get problem with sleep, talk to your doctor. You don't know what thing will go on. Maybe you stress, you don't know, or maybe you get another health issue way on the line. Then get some medications that when are over the counter where your doctor can able for prescribe for you if at all it finds say it not necessary for let you get them just for that few time for make you go catch up for make you rest. And if you then find out say that anxiety they create the problem, then get anti-anxiety medications then when they can put you on if you then find out for say it necessary for let bring you back to your sleep rhyme. Some people then they sleep as well, but when they grab monitor then they still feel tired. Like they sleep not enough. Sometimes you get thyroid problems then where they create that. If anytime you sleep, you dey grab, tired, sleep. Still talk to your doctor. Anything will happen to we get for do with sleep. Do you have a family on alone not take and light? It can be something as minor as some job stress or something major where they go on na your body. Me own stress, me if they give me 4 shift for work morning 10, 7 o'clock, I need to sleep well. I can find out I wake 3 o'clock. Then I wake back again. I the day up to like maybe 4 going to 5. Then at the time I feel sleepy now I don't time for that because I afraid say I go on late. So even though that is not to something big for people on a morning people learn, but for me na stressor. So any half thing way you know for say it bother you if you know say you know to morning person now you job this maybe try for change the shift work them out your family members there and change them and make life easy for yourself. Thank you.
Okay, so thanks very much for that. So we just want to encourage people there because stress we don't talk say stress you're not able for get rid of her. Now part of we life. But if you don't know say it don't affect you sleep because of worry. Do you? They say peppermint tea very good for that. If you drink peppermint tea, it's very good for making put you to sleep. They say the smell of that mint can induce sleep. It will make like you get proper sleep. Then if I'm back like you exercise because when you exercise you tire. When you tire, you go able for sleep. So with the advice say if you don't begin get problem with sleep because of the stressors then are your life, especially when it comes to financial stress, drink peppermint tea, get some quick exercise, do brisk walk. You can take a power nap in the afternoon, just lead off now for 1 hour. You put your alarm on, you go boom, you sleep that sleep day, the alarm wake you, you go able for survive. Then you able for listen to music again. It's very good for listening to music when you stress because that music there, especially some people like classic music, not so then bugu baga music or some people go like classic music, then nice opera music there where they put you to sleep. Then you eat well. Above all things, try for eat well. Eat a balanced diet. Make sure say you get fruits and vegetables included now your diet. Then the other thing again what I want to talk about is that mommy and daddy business. If you stress too much, say you're not able for do them. Because even the power you go out for make it play safe, the power safe, it affects your brain when you stress too much, and your brain and they send message to the power for say, hey, same don't eat for do this mommy and daddy business. So, but if you stress too much, then they know they happen. You tire always, your brain not they work fine. You always anxious. You always worry about something. So say the mommy they come near you say they say, hey boy, no so woman business they do me right now, no can and bug me. That itself they bring another stress back now you life. Because what you supposed for do, you the mommy or if now you get the stress, you know how for let the part touch you. You the part you get stressed, you know and do the mommy work. All that they not fine for the relationship. So if it that mommy and daddy business back, you know they're low libido. You know they get that feeling they say you want for do mommy and daddy business. So all that they na stress they cause them. And if you now prolong that they go for a long time, where because you stress financially or your job don't make you stress or you be aim for get this money for let you go salon this December for go fire the money or for go open your house or for go make this your foundation for your house. This not happen. Now when you done and then mommy they rub your head, you they push out with your elbow, that they bring a strain in the relationship. If we are not take them, that they kill the relationship, it not go grow. So stress they affect all kinds of things that were related to we life. So for make we conclude now. I don't know if you get anything for say for make we conclude. We don't talk about the stress, how it affects you, especially when it comes to finance, with parenting and that. Or if anybody get question we will ask. I don't know if we get anything for add.
Details again for put. I just want for say nobody mommy and daddy business as well. It's fine for sleep. Oh. If you feel tired Nanette, you want sleep as well, it's
Yes,
go help you for sleep sound.
definitely.
What's our end? So um but Musa they say okay. Isabella, some of the people Isabella they say some of the people we are having they just wicked to us. Even you help there is no thank my dear sister. Okay, I
Mm-hmm.
think they try for say the people that they help, even when you help them, some of them they say thank you. Oh, absolutely.
Oh, it's
Um,
true.
yeah, Isabella also they say thank you dear. That's why I cut it off because of false relationship. Then they say again some of this is some of day is credit. So let's go back now to Matamosa, they say, sleep, I never used to sleep. Well, please try for sleep. So he said, they say again, I'm not a morning person. I'm with you. So Matamosa, they say again, thank you, my beautiful ladies. You're welcome. They say again, we are learning. The Ernestine Satu Kanga, Kangaju, instead of just join me, my sister, thank you. The Isabella said the simple thing, stress kill my sister. Absolutely. Thank
Yeah.
you all for your comments.
Mm-hmm. So we don't come to the close of we topic today about stress, especially when it comes to with finances. Last week we don't talk about stress, how the impact we health, the cancers, the breathing problems, the asthma, the diabetes, the hypertension. And today we don't talk about how it is affecting the parenting because you're so frustrated, you don't even get time for you picking them or for your wife, or you say not get time for your man and you picking them because it goes both ways. And how you dey manage stress, just cut down on wetin you know say that you stressor and try for take care of yourself wey you na number one because the stress na part of we. Nobody now dey na the life wey not get stress. Baby self dem born and today it don't begin get in stressors. And we when are adults then wetin we dey do we for take care of number one, which now we. If you never take care of yourself, you're not able to take care of anybody. Stress now we life, but when it comes to financial stress, what you able to do now you go do. People then they back, they get stressed because they get so much debt in their life. Like what they say, phone ring, then go jump. Then the much doorbell ring, then they jump. Just because their life they in a mess. And all also for saying that they see that they eat some money they owe. So then family issues. Some man don't left in where he don't go, he left so much debt in head. So Uma don't left the man, he go, he left so much debt in head. All the stressors then they if you get them as a human being, it's not healthy for you. So the pikin on your side, if you stress, you're not gonna be a good parent. because you're not going to get patient. You always frustrated. You go be harsh. We're not going to build good relationship between you and your pikin. If una are too stressed, here, mama, papa, una not going to get them for men, una pikin, how una want for men then. Because una always frustrated, una they shout at each other. Some man even fet. The man go beat the wife or the wife go beat the man. All them things, and because not a man and no more they beat wife these days. So woman and then they beat the man and properly. You know, so when I talk about domestic violence, it's not just the man the way they do and woman and they back where they do lots of that, you know. Then they'll begin come out so they beat the man. And so all this thing and then a stress where you don't be able to go talk about, where go just build up in you, you begin lose sleep over them, you get lots of physical health problems. So until we see back next week, I say tata tona, if anybody gets any topic where you want for make we deliberate on, make you just get to the VOS team. We'll be able to talk to the people them and get everything they want. So I tell you, thank you. I don't know if you say for say bye now.
Okay, if I'm with them, as we now all don't say, tell me all thank you for wanna join this program until next week. I would say thank you all, una good night, and we all know we limit. Good night, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
What's up, dudes, and what's up, ladies? Brian here, and in this video, we're going to look at stress. What is it? What causes it? And what can we do about it? So, let's roll. What is stress? Stress is your body's way of reacting to any kind of demand or threat. When the body feels stress, your hypothalamus, a tiny region in your brain, signals your adrenal glands, located atop your kidneys, to release a surge of hormones, which include adrenaline and cortisol, into the bloodstream. As these hormones are released, the liver is triggered to produce more blood sugar, which gives you an energy kick, and breathing becomes more rapid, and heartbeat and blood pressure rise. If the stress is caused by physical danger, these chemicals can be beneficial, as they give you more energy and strength, and also speed up your reaction time and enhance your focus. But if the stress is caused by something emotional, it can be harmful because there's no outlet for this extra energy and strength. Once the source of stress has passed, hormone levels return to normal, as do heart rate and blood pressure, and other systems also return to normal. Recent stress statistics show the top 7 causes of stress in the U.S. to be job pressure, money, health, relationships, poor nutrition, media overload, and sleep deprivation. All of these are of the emotional kind, not the physical danger that can be beneficial. Other statistics show 77% of people regularly experience physical symptoms caused by stress. 54% of people say stress has caused them to fight with people close to them, and 30% of people say they're always or often under stress at work. So how does all of this stress affect our bodies? Long-term activation of the stress response system can cause major problems including anxiety, depression, digestive problems, headaches, heart disease, sleep problems, weight gain, and memory and concentration impairment. It is vital to learn how to deal with stressors in your life. Some things you can do to manage stress include getting regular exercise, which can act as a distraction and also causes the release of endorphins and enkephalins that can help boost your mood. Eat a healthy diet that includes fruits and vegetables, which provide vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that can help maintain proper bodily functions. Make consistent time in your schedule for relaxation and fun, such as going to yoga class, listening to music, taking a walk, or working in your garden. Build relationships and friendships with people who have more positive attitudes. Cut down on caffeine, sugar, energy drinks, and alcohol. The effects of these are only short-term. Make sure you get enough good quality sleep. And if all else fails, seek professional help. Bottom line time. As you can see by the statistics, stress is a huge problem in society. A big part of being healthy is being happy. If stress is a big problem in your life, do something about it now. Don't let it erode your health. All right. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave them below. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, hit the thumbs down, man. It's all good. Till next time, I'm out. See ya.
Bring it on, bring it on. You the wonder and think outside people then go get good training this time for make myself better in a life. I don't get the answer now, and listen, good one.
The place na the Canadian College of Modern Technology we go give you all wetin go make you life better from book learning business.
The Canadian College of Modern Technology, they na the main Freetown Motor Highway na mile 91, na the Silicon Hills, opposite outside them been they call Camp Charlie.
Yes, na the place for better you life because the college dey outside quiet and peaceful so that you go feel free for learn quick one.
Well, make I tell you more for make you go call it. The Canadian College of Modern Technology get first class local and international teacher them we get the sabi for teach you well because you go use the diploma and certificate all over the world.
The course them plenty. First of all, the college get second to none material them we make the college be master per information technology, particularly when that's the rule the world now. Again, Seth, first class mass communication department and business administration.
Yes, all and more day for help you be waiting will make you better in life. The modern solar power for give you light for 24 hours, water day, and you can tap na the hostel where get canteen.
The other good news, now if you register now and you able for meet all waiting the college want, like pay you fees and all other thing them inside the first 1 month, you go get one laptop computer free for help you you book learning business, quick one.
So come on board now, make this opportunity not pass you. Can register now with the Canadian College of Modern Technology, na mile 91, na the Freetown Highway, for make life go better for you tomorrow and bye. For no more, contact them na 099 140 208, 079 630 407, and 025 343 175.
Or you can send an email na info@ccmtsl.com. That's na info@ccmtsl.com. Or you visit the website when at www.ccmtsl.com.
You can buy the application form na any Union Trust Bank all over the country.
Bring it on, bring it on.